Hi everybody, Ben Myers here with a cards draft because there's so many negative things happening right now. Let's do something positive. Let's do a draft, enjoy cards, have a game. I've been off the horse for a little while here, so if I make mistakes or I make silly mistakes or don't know exactly what's going on, bear with me. But just getting back into cards here because a lot of people in the US are stuck at home. I'm one of them, telecommuting, so let's make the most of it. If you do hear some gurgling in the background, I have a brand new aquarium and I'm working on getting the plumbing right. So, let me know if that's distracting at all. But I don't think it will be. Let's do a draft. Okay. I like Team Germany. Give me Team Germany. All right, so a couple of joint operations, so removal. Flame Panzer, also removal, or an SD KFZ 222. Target enemy equal to 1 plus the number of unit types you control. And we get two of them. The Flame Panzer can miss sometimes, especially later in the game. Joint operations is always pretty good. Actually, let's get everything turned up here so we can have some fun. All right, let's take these joint operations. Then remember that we have them so we can kind of build around them a little bit. Okay, employ a unit this turn, deal 1 damage to it and gain 1 credit. Now that's kind of a combo card. Flame Panzer again, or 3 of these Pack 36s. They're um, good against early infantry, good against tanks. Got 3 of them. Like I said, Flame Panzer can kind of miss sometimes. And Germany has a ton of good tanks. So let's take these Pack 36s and see how this works out here. Alright, so a U-48, an encirclement, or a Panzer III-E. Other friendly tanks with blitz at +1 attack. I'm leaning to Panzer III-E here. Can't deploy units next turn. I mean, I guess that's good if you want to kind of put a strangle on the game, late game. But I don't know. Panzer III-E seems to be the way I want to go. All right, select an ally. I like the Americans for planes. Japanese have some good infantry. Let me go Team USA though. All right, Unky Sam, T-19 howitzer, or these 17th Infantry regiments, which just give you that nice little +1/+1 deployment. Go Pack 36 into a infantry regiment. That doesn't sound bad. Keeps our combined arms thing going for our joint ops here. T-19, not bad. Could definitely use it, but I kind of just like these 17th infantries. They're just good all around. All right. So now we got the Wirbelwind, which plays well with our Panzer. Enters pinned. Okay, then we got the big 12th infantry. They can get super big late game. Annihilation is just. And hang on, I gotta open up a seltzer here. So Annihilation, though, 2 for 1 in a can really smoke a lot of big time units. So we'll take an Annihilation. All right, Panzer 4G, 332nd Engineers, or a Breakthrough. Breakthrough doesn't really do anything. Engineers, meh for the ramp. But the Panzer 4G, just a big old body. That's always nice. We'll take the 4G. Alright, so now we got the Zippo, the SD KFZ 222, or a Junkers. I think a Junkers is pretty replaceable. It is a special though, and we don't have any planes yet. It's a good closer, but I think we're going to have some good closers already. We've got 2 tanks that can kind of get the job done. A Zippo is pretty manageable, and it's pretty good at attacking. Or the SD. SD can make our artillery nasty. It has blitz, so it plays well with our panzers. Alright, let's grab this SD and see where that leads us. Okay, so now we get two Flame Panzers, an 88 mil, or four Stugs. What's our curve look like right now? Alright, we are light on the 3 spot. The 88's just so good though. And like I said before, Flame Panzer tends to miss. An 88 can be a game ender. Alright, I'm leaning 88 here. And then it takes care of our artillery. That might be a debatable one. Okay, so now we get an Arado 196. We don't have many orders, but the orders we do have are very good. So that makes this that much better. A Panzer A. Deployment enemy does not draw a card next turn. Or strafing. Choose one, destroy artillery unit, or pin all units in the front line. Okay. I think the Panzer A, though, it's kind of like a discard order almost, attached to a 5/5 with heavy armor. I don't think that can be ignored. I'm going to take the Panzer, or the Panther, excuse me. Alright, so Marine Regiment, the Volksgrenadier, or a Zippo. I like the Marine Regiment. I actually like it more than I like 3 Volksgrenadier. Kind of leaves us more open. So we'll take the Marine Regiment. Okay. Ooh, the Alliance. Ooh, we could be a really good Alliance deck, couldn't we? We only have 3 American units right now. Yeah, we could be a really good, really nasty Alliance deck. The 110 isn't bad, but I don't, we're kind of not super aggressive, so it's tough for us to get the front line a little bit right now. I wish I had that Arado back. What would we take instead of the Arado? The 88 or the Panther? Because then we could have really benefited from that Arado. Maybe we'll get another one. Alright, let's take the Alliance. Build around that. So that's our build around. Combined arms, don't think we need that. We're kind of passing by all American units unless they're absolute premiums. Careless talk, it's okay. Kind of just, it's a meh one. Ooh, another Annihilation. We'll happily take that. Pack Howitzer, Breakthrough, don't care. Give me another Annihilation. Okay, this is kind of a stinky pick for us. Infantry regiments are a little low impact, but they do play well with our Alliance. Iron from the North is okay. Reichsbank. I don't know. I'm going to take these infantry regiments. Hopefully we can get the Alliance on them. Okay, we don't have any card draw, but there is a big fella here. A B-17. P-51 is pretty good, but we don't really need it. And this is a premium unit for sure. But we don't have any card draw for Enigma. We kind of have virtual card advantage with our Annihilation and our Panther A, though. And big fella is just so good at ending games. Alright, big fella. I can never say no to a B-17. Alright, some Panther 4Gs. Magic isn't bad. I didn't know they changed any of that card to Magic. Another SD wouldn't be bad, but I kind of like these big tanks. How's our curve looking? Yeah, we could use a little bolster, a little beef. Alright, give me the Panthers, or Panzers, excuse me. Alright, 1st Marines isn't bad, 5th Infantry Regiment isn't bad, but since we're building around this Alliance, we'll take a Death from Above. We always like more removal. Alright, Supply Front could definitely win us the game. But these Focke-Wulfs are really, that's our card. We can get our card draw going just a little bit. Plus, we get cards for the Alliance. Plus, they fall in a nice spot in our curve. Alright, we could really use some 3-drops, I think. Alright, give me these Focke-Wulfs. We're on the lookout for card draw. Always want more removal. I mean, Thunderbolt can be card draw. Industrial might. Nah, I don't think so. Give me another Death from Above. Okay, I think we want a Blackout here. Warhawk's not bad. Wildcat's not bad. We could use some 3-drops. But again, just a little touch of card draw doesn't hurt us. could use some 3 drops though, huh? Hmm. Alright, Warhawk. I think the Warhawk, the smoke screen's nice from the F4F, but the Warhawk has more punch to ground units. We don't have many planes either, do we? So this helps our joint operations. Alright, I'm leaning Warhawk. Yeah, I'm gonna take those Warhawks. We just need the 3 drops, really. Alright, a Panzer IV, always good. Yeah. And Henschel could be good with the Alliance, but I think we're gonna take the Panzer IV. Alright, invaders aren't bad, but we're good on planes now. Except this Focke-Wulf draws us a card. The Panzer Grenadiers are okay, but we're going to have plenty to do, so I think I'm in the market for another Focke-Wulf. Alright, TBF Avengers, really like a little brother to the B-17. Encirclement. When units deploy, the enemy loses remaining credits. Meh. BS B7 or the TBF. Alright, so we're getting toward the end here, so alright, when your HQ is damaged by a non-Heinkel source, deal 1 damage to the enemy HQ. Well, I don't think it does very much to us. We are a little expensive on operating costs, actually, so maybe 1 land of the free might not be bad. You know, make our B-17 or some of our big tanks or our Focke-Wulfs operate for free. We don't really need this Wildcat. Alright, we'll take a miserly land of the free. Take a flyer on it, see what happens. Alright, so 110. I'm not sure we're going to be able to turn on a 110 all the time. Plus, we don't really need it. We have some nice high-end stuff. Tactical strike, though, I think can just give us more removal. Always good. You can never have too much removal. Never have too much removal. Alright, curve's looking okay. Let's see. So, maybe we could pop off this to win a game out of nowhere. I don't really want to do 3 blackouts, maybe like 1. And once they powered down the Pioneers, they kind of lost a little bit of their luster. They're kind of a little bit more like these infantry regiments now. So let's just take a 1 cannon. Alright, rush production, a Panzer 35, or with the more of these regiments. You know, Panzer plays well with our Panzer 3, so we'll take a 35. Alright, another joint operation, so goes well with our combined arms we got going on. Alright, I'll take 1 blackout, I think. We got plenty of units, so I'll take 1 blackout. Alright, and then this is our elite spot, huh? Okay. Draw a countermeasure from your deck. It costs 3 less this turn. Do we have any countermeasures in our deck? No. We're in from point. Alright, we already said no to that one. Send a unit to an enemy does not gain or draw a card. So a little more virtual card advantage for us. So I think the Admiral's in. Get in here, Admiral. Alright, so there's the curve. I think we're looking pretty good with this deck. We have a ton of German units plus an alliance. This SD Pack 36 combo could be good. A couple of flyers. I guess we did have 1 countermeasure, but it only costs 1 anyway. So these are kind of this suite of 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 cards here are probably the weak point of our deck, I think. These joint operations could be really good. We got a lot of nice removal in this deck. We're a little light on card draw, so we just got to play patiently. Because once we hit 6, we got some ballers. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, so once we hit 5 or 6 with this deck, we can pretty much roll with any. We have some very high impact stuff once we get to that point. against Edge. Throw the Panzer back. Throw Land of the Free back. Throw Blackout back. We'll hang on to the Infantry Regiment, though. Okay, rough starting hand for us. We have lots of 1-drops, too, so hopefully we top deck well. We're on the play, too, so that kind of stinks, but... Alright, pass it back. Okay, so we're not falling behind. We just keep drawing giant stuff, so alright. Opponents on Team Russia too, so they tend to be a little quicker. Alright, we're not afraid of that little guy. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to kinda sit tight here for a couple of turns. Not doing anything on the first 3 turns is pretty dangerous though, so alright, 30th Regiment. We're not falling too far behind, though. Now we get a blackout, which is not helpful. Alright, well, next turn we can at least start doing something. 4 turns in a row, just blanks. Boo. Alright, 7th Regiment. Okay. Now we get a Warhawk. Alright, where were you a little while ago, buddy? Alright, let's get a Panzer out there. Opponent will get to draw a card. You got to figure they're going to move this 7th Reg up. But then we can move it back with this Panzer. Or we can goose our Panzer with the 17th Infantry. Or eventually we can just annihilate whatever they get out of this, so it's fine. I think we're going to go 17th Infantry, take out the regiment, depending on what else our opponent does here. We can also do the Focke-Wulf, and then bounce back to our hand with the Panzer trick. So, and we got we're setting up our alliance here, so we have options. We're not too far behind. Alright, I-16, okay. As long as we're not seeing any major artillery units over there from our opponent. Okay, so I think we're going to go 17th on our Panzer. Let's drop the 30th, just because I need an extra point of damage. Now, hopefully our opponent will want to trade off, and we'll get like kind of a 2-for-1 there. Now let's black out the I-16. Alright, now we get this little dinky infantry regiment, which we can drop next turn. Alright, so... Alright, from the people for our opponent. Good play by them. Alright, so... I think we'll use this Panzer... Okay, we'll use this Panzer to push our opponent back a little bit. And they got a 5-5 out there, so that's fine. Ooh! Admiral Hipper. And it kind of swings the card advantage back to us. Or we could just annihilate that thing. I think we're just gonna annihilate it. Make our get a kind of a 2.5 for 1, because our opponent used the Juggernaut on it. And just to grab the front line. Figure we're gonna lose this infantry, but that's okay. And what did our opponent discard? Ooh, a Hellcat. So that was a good annihilation for us. KV2, okay? We don't like a KV2. Cannot be pinned, cannot be attacked by artillery or air. Okay. Well, let's put that back in our opponent's hand. And let's see, this does deal damage to target enemy equal to 1 plus a number of unit types you control. So it's dealing 3 damage right now. Alright, I think we're just gonna sit tight. Hopefully they don't attack our infantry here, because then we can use this joint operations, hopefully on that KV next turn. Alright, drop the hammer on our Panzer. Okay. It's okay, we got these Focke-Wulfs waiting in the wings. Alright, so they have the M4A1. So they drew that when we made them discard. Okay, well, Now we can annihilate it and not have to worry about it and make our opponent discard again. So, oh, can't be the target of enemy orders. When did that happen? Oh, wait a minute. Cannot be targeted by enemy orders. Okay, I forgot that that was a thing. Okay, in that case, let's drop a Focke-Wulf, see what we draw. Okay, 17th Infantry is interesting. Alright, and let's go with a Warhawk. Because Warhawk can trade for this M4. We know they have a KV in their hand. Let's trade the I-16 there. Okay. And the big fat KV, huh? Okay. Well, we could have used you guys like a million years ago. Alright, let's see, do we hipper this back to their hand? Let's go Pack 36. Infantry regiment are Focke-Wulf. Let's attack. No, hang on. Let's see, this is doing. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. So it's doing 4 damage right now. Alright, let's do hipper this back to our opponent's hand. Take out their infantry. Pass it back. Alright, Bloody Sickle. Takes out our artillery. Alright, disappointing there. Might have sequenced that a little wrong. I was rushing a little bit because of time. Alright, Katie. Nobody likes Katie. And now Burning Sky. Okay, well, the opponent has the answers right now, huh? Alright, well, we can annihilate this thing. So let's annihilate that, make our opponent discard. Hopefully we nab something good. Alright, we didn't. Let's join operations, Katie. Move this to the front line, drop it behind it. Alright, so we need some good top decks, but we have plenty of ammo left in the tank here. That was an okay turn. We know they have they have 2 KVs in their hand though. This alliance, hopefully we can make that work for us next turn. Alright, there's the KV. Okay, and top deck a Warhawk, huh? Okay. Let's go with our Focke-Wulf. Let's go with the Alliance. Let's take out this tank here. Alright, so you gotta figure we're gonna lose our pack to the KV. KV4? KV2. Okay, it does 1 more damage. That's okay, because now we have a nice big Focke-Wulf that can take something out, and depending on what we draw, hopefully our opponent doesn't play another unit. Because, shoot, this death from above, like we have flip the coin here. And they're down to 4 credits, so. Alright, and we draw, a joint operations. Okay, well this does 2 damage now, so that's perfect. So let's take out the KV. Alright, let's Let's hit their HQ for 7. And drop our Warhawk. Pass it back. That was a really nice top deck. But I mean, we have tons of removal. We have our B-17. We have our TBF. We have a couple of Panzers in there still. So and our 20 cards are pretty good. Okay. Okay. And the Rifle Regiment. All right. Alright, 3rd Marine's not exactly what we wanted to see. Not exactly perfect for us, but let's get him out there. Let's take out the KV. Even if Katie does hit the Focke-Wulf, it can't kill it by itself. He still needs help. So I'm going to pass here. Hopefully we can snag that Katie next turn. Alright, he's checking out our Focke-Wulf. Plenty simple and junk. Okay. Alright, got the bomber. And a T-34. Alright, that stinks. Alright, another Focke-Wulf. So let's take out his big stuff. Yeah, let's take out the bomber. Is it forces and attacks still? Alright, Focke-Wulf it up. Alright, infantry reg, sure. Because now you figure either he's going to trade here. Once we get Katie off the field, then we can take out this T-34 with our death from above. After our Marines, and he got him. That stinks. Okay. Alright. Okay. Opponent played that pretty well. What the heck? Does this thing repair itself now? How did that work? How did that thing repair itself? Did he play something? Fully repair. Okay, fully repair. Okay, there it is. Alright, well, our Avenger can take it out. The front line, and I mean, I'm just going to hang on to our death from above. Oh, from the people. Good top deck for our opponent. Very good top deck for our opponent. Alright, well, we get a Panzer, so let's use it. Still going to hold on to our death from above. Alright, we still got really good cards in our deck here. Alright, trade there. 7th reg, okay. We're actually going to try and take that out because our opponent can use that to draw. So let's smoke that 7th reg. A little dangerous there because he might top deck something amazing, but... Alright, that thing's pretty good. But we have plenty to deal with it. Okay, we get a Warhawk. That's fine. Softening that guy up a little bit. Because we can take it out next turn with our Warhawk. Just trade. Alright, the War Machine. Sure. Alright, land to the free. Okay, not much help there. Our opponent doesn't know that. So, we'll trade. Pass it back. I mean, we weathered through a lot of good stuff our opponent has, and we still haven't seen our B-17, so... There's the big boy. Get out there, big boy. He also ends the game very quickly for us. We got our opponent on a 2-turn clock right now. Oh, of course he gets an I-16. Ugh. Alright, well, we're going to actually hold on to our death from above. We're going to kind of josh. Keep the pressure on our opponent. We got a death from above to deal with anything major our opponent puts out here. Alright, great. Now we can really pin our opponent down with our Panther. Take out the T-80. And let's hit that HQ. That might do it. And the enemy gives it up. Alright. So that was a slugfest. Whew. That was a slugfest. Good job, us. We also set ourselves up to... our good cards were concentrated on the bottom of our deck, but we weathered the storm to get to those good cards. So that's very good. Weathered the storm because sometimes you just gotta play to your good cards, you play to your outs, and that's what we did. Alright, so we'll see what else we got. Okay. Alright, not many enemies out there. Not many enemies out there. Alright, we're going to cancel. We'll give it another try. Alright, there we go. Jack Cigarette. Okay. Interesting name. Alright, throw the big hitters back in the bin for a little bit. These Warhawks, they earn their money. Alright, so we're on the draw, but we got a nice little 1-2 combo going here. Alright, so enemies working on their hand. Okay, so up against another Soviet player here, so hopefully we're not, we don't get rushed. Because the one thing this deck is not good enough, is not good at, is dealing with the rush. Okay, so maybe there's some kind of sacrifice deck. Pack 36 going. Now we can make it a big pack 36 here. Depends on what our opponent plays here, if we go with a Panzer or a 17th. Alright, they just pass it back. Okay, well in this case... I think I'm going to go with this infantry regiment and get in for a point of damage. Because now I can take the front line, give my Pack 36 a little room to breathe, and pump it up with a 17th infantry next turn. Alright, our opponent just passes it back again, so see if we have some kind of, if they just did like a countermeasure or something here. So I'm gonna just get the bonus from my 17th, get him for a couple more damage. Pass it back again, and the 17th reg can help hold the front line too. Alright, so our opponent does have a whole bunch of infantry coming our way. So we're going to grab the front line. Let's start, make our opponent attack us, I think. I'm just going to drop this panzer out there. Get in at our opponent's HQ. Now, depending on what our opponent does here, I'm tempted to just go with the Alliance next turn. And kind of try and slam the door on this game before it can get out of control. Because these light infantries can get out of control if you let them. Alright, so see what our opponent's got. Alright, close combat. Okay, so they wipe out our front line, so we trade essentially. I'm not even going to do the math on it. That's fine. They gain a lot of HQ hit points back too, which is a pain, but we got rid of a tough card there, because close combat can really take it to us if you're not careful. So, alright, let's just get a Panzer going. We still have a pack going that we can use when we can. Alright, so they dropped the hammer on the Panzer. Okay. I mean, we could annihilate this thing too and then make it a discard as well. Okay, they have an anti-tank gun, which we'll just blast with our... Yeah, we'll just blast their anti-tank gun. Get our 3rd Marines out there. Pass it back. Trying to whittle away our opponent's hand a little bit here, make them expend resources while we're continuing to grow our credit pool for our Focke-Wulfs, our B-17s, our big German tanks. Alright, Yak 9. Okay, and this costs 5, right? Okay. I think I'm just going to annihilate it. Yeah, I'm going to annihilate it. Our opponent does get to draw a card off the game, so they discard a card. And they don't get a benefit of destroying their own Yak 9 that way. So, do damage to it. Alright, fortified position. Alright, they're really afraid of our Pack 36 there, huh? Okay, Careless Talk could have used you like a million years ago, pal. Alright, let's take the front line, turn on our Careless Talk. Turn on our Careless Talk. Let's get a P40 out there. Hold this 17th Infantry in reserve here until we see what it would work better on. Hopefully we disguised our Careless Talk there a little bit too. So take out the T-34. Alright. 5. So we do a ton of damage to it. And we get the turn back. Okay. Alright, well let's just take out the T-34. Even though it costs us 5 to do it, I'm fine with that. And we're just going to put this infantry regiment on the Pack 36, then we can always bring it back with our Panzer. Because Pack 36 is doing some work against the tanks we're going to be up against. And we camouflage our Careless Talk. Okay, good. Alright, mobile defense is fine. I mean, unless you have ways to get rid of them. Alright. Okay, we'll drop this SD over here. Take out the cannon. Grab the front line. And it's not really worth attacking with our Warhawk, because these get blown up anyway. Okay. Alright, winter warfare. And a bloody sickle, sure. Okay, anything else? Alright, another fortified position. They really want this Pack 36 to not do anything. Okay, let's draw a card with our Focke-Wulf. Joint operations. Okay, well, let's take out this stupid thing. Stupid engineers, get rid of them. Let's get in for 4 at the opponent's HQ. The next turn we can maybe use our Panzer to grab our Focke-Wulf to draw a card again. And we got this Hipper too to bounce anything major our opponent plays. Alright, Barrage. They just do not like our Pack 36, man. Those guys chewed up a ton of resources for our opponent. Alright, let's grab our Focke-Wulf back. Get in for 4 more. Let's just drop another Warhawk out there to keep the Air Force going. Alright, Expeditionary. Alright, the opponent gets stopped. So, that was a little bit easier. We got things drawn in the right order, didn't have a ton of pressure, got the job done. Alright, so I've been waiting on the old matchmaker for quite a while for these first couple of games here. Alright, let's hit cancel and try again. Alright. What do we got? Nope, still waiting. Okay. Alright, up against B last. Okay, big fella. Don't need any of these until later on. Even the hipper could go back. Ooh, okay. We're a little slow out of the gate this turn, or this game again. Ooh, and our opponent does have some good early pressure on us. The 15th cav. Alright, joint operations will help. So, ooh, another 15th cav for our opponent. Okay. Nervous that another 15th cav. Jeez Louise. Alright, we're under the gun. Oh boy. Alright, let's just get a Panzer out there. Well, our opponent's down to 2 cards though, so if we can figure this out and how to survive. Not good. 9 here. Alright. We can't survive another one of those. Alright, not helpful. Okay, let's some of these cavalries. I think we're too far behind. We take 6 next turn. Man, all that waiting. It took longer to wait to find a game than it did to lose this one. Someone's got off to a good strong start, though. Good for them. Okay. There you go, opponent. Good time. Alright, well, yep, it took longer to find a game than it took to lose this one. That's a little stinky, but that's the way cookie crumbles. I mean, that's the Achilles heel of this deck is somebody to get out fast in front of us, so... Oh, well. Try again. Yeah, how... We would have had to get, like, the SD into... like joint operations, and a Panzer or something like that. Something crazy. Alright. Didn't work. Okay. Alright. This matchmaker, man, this taking forever. Ugh, good gravy. Alright, give him another try here. Man. Hard to make content. Hard to make a draft video when you sit in the queue just waiting for multiple... You know, just waiting for a while to try and find a game. Sorry about that. XJBD is who we're up against. We'll throw. I think we'll even throw the blackout back. Okay, well, we got a little bit of a plan to start here. We can use this infantry regiment to kind of draw some early fire. Oh, well, now in this case, I think we'll just drop a Pack 36 out there. Because next turn we can get the SD next to it and start picking some stuff off. Gotta like that. Okay, well, since our opponent didn't play anything, let's just go with the infantry regiment and get in for one. Then we can get our infantry regiment up there, a little bit of a speed bump. Alright, we're Marines. Okay. Alright, I think here we're going to go with a Warhawk. Because we could drop a tank next turn and then have a nice joint operations if they don't feel like attacking us. Or we can just trade off this Warhawk for the Marines, also fine. Okay, first Marines for our opponent, sure. Ooh, another joint operations, okay. Well, let's go with our SD. Start getting some attacks and hit our opponent's HQ. Hold these joint operations for as long as we can. We have, so they're dealing 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, huh? Let's see if we can peel an infantry, get them all the way up to 5. That'd be nice. Live the dream. Or bomber. That'd be fine too. Well, I don't think we have any bombers we could deploy though. Alright, 7th Regiment. Okay. Alright, our own Marines. Let's take out those jerks. Oh, we did peel the infantry, didn't we? Alright, let's go Marine Regiment. And then trying to... I mean, our opponent's probably going to move these guys up and get their card. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can just take out this these Marines. I mean, maybe we'll just trade, shoot, and then join operations. Okay, can't do that now. Okay. We could still go join operations. Take out the... Let's take out the Marines with hit the other regiment there. Alright, so now any of our stuff trades off for this other regiment. There might have been a better way to do that one. Enemy lost contact. Okay. Well, that's one way to win. Alright, opponent back. Oh, maybe not. Alright, well, that would have been interesting, but that's what happens. Alright, so 3 wins, gotta like that. Onward! Oh, okay. There, got a quick one that time. So WQ220. Alright, throw these back. pack's not bad to start with. Alright. The rest isn't all that great. Alright. Go, little cannon. Okay, no, well, we like that. Alright, so for a point of damage. Pass it back. Alright, so we got to top deck a little bit here. Okay, still nothing from our opponent. Alright, and we still can't really do anything. So let's just pop off another shot. Okay. I hate that thing. Alright, well, let's take it out. We hit him for 2 and 3. So, wasn't exactly what we want to do, but those big 28 centimeters can really dominate the battlefield if you let them. Alright, we'll lose a pack 36 to that thing. Sure. Alright, we'll put this one out instead. We'll happily have the Sendai Regiment take out our pack 36. That thing made its money. Alright, Heinkel for our opponent. Okay, we get a death from above. Alright, let's go with death from above. Alright, good. We hit the Heinkel. Either way, we would have got something back there. I would have been happy with it, so... You know, sometimes you get lucky with a coin flip. Alright, another Heinkel. Alright, we got all the Warhawks. Two Warhawks. Hit that Heinkel. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright. And a Zeke, huh? Costs 2 more to activate. Okay, well, can we blow up the Zeke with our Annihilation? That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do that. Take care of that. Make our opponent discard. Okay. Still gotta... We can race... Well, we can't really race that Heinkel. It's a pain. Trade for that Heinkel, though, happily. Alright. Alright, let's go with the Panzer IV. And let's go with the Panzer III. Next turn we can either use the Alliance or Admiral Hipper. Alright, Annihilation gets our Admiral Hipper. Oh, that stinks. Alright, for prosperity. Both of those are not very helpful to us. Okay. Well, let's make our Warhawk a little scarier. Drop another Warhawk. Alright, I don't think our opponent's gonna... If they do attack us, I'd be interested to see that, but we're out of cards. Alright, Panzer IV. Okay. Alright, not exactly going how we would have liked here. We got a top deck like a crazy man here. Alright, let's take out the Panzer. Get our pack 36 going. Frontline Warhawk. Alright. Well, let's see. Opponent's got a lot of options. We've had to expend a lot of resources here. Naval operations hurts. Amphibious assault. It's got a very good deck. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if the old 88 mil can get us back in this one. Nope. Nope. Ooh, and an Imperial Order. Jeez Louise. Opponent's firing on all cylinders. Hey, big fella. Alright, come on. One time. Nope. Not yet. We got lucky the first time, unlucky the second. Opponent had it in the bag the whole time. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like we were kind of a step behind the whole time there. Once that Chinook hit the battlefield, we were in trouble. Alright. Well, 3 and 2. Let's see if we can get a 4 or 5 wins here. If we can get the matchmaker to hurry up a little bit, that'd be nice. It was nice to get a quick turnaround on a couple there. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Up against Edu or EDU. Alright, we keep getting this alliance just getting stranded in our hand. That's not good. Alright. Oof. Alright, well, we're hoping for a slow start by our opponent. Throwing their whole hand back. Alright, well, sure, we'll drop our SD out there. Just give us something to do. Our hand's very expensive. Stupid kid. Come on, let us trade. Alright, good. Happy, Katie. Pass it back. Alright, so now we have a 3 into a 4 into a 5, or a 5 into a 6. Alright. Me too, okay. Okay, and we haven't even seen our tactical strike until now, so let's go Warhawk. Flying Tiger. Alright, what else you got, opponent? Divine Wind, huh? Okay. So 2 for winning themselves just to get rid of our Warhawk there. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of the G2. Because next turn we can get some tempo back with Admiral Hipper and keep the tempo. Alright. Opponent will get the draw off of that. Oh, no they won't. Okay. Great top deck for us. Blow up the T-34. Pass it back. Alright, so the Divine Wind was an interesting play by the Alright, so they get their cards back. Excuse me. Alright, here I kind of want to get the 88 because it can really dominate the battlefield at this point. Anything that it can't handle, we can Panzer or Admiral Hipper back into our opponent's hand. And we got this little Panzer that can run up and grab the front line if we need to. Alright, so this is a MiG 3, cost 2 to deploy if any countermeasures triggered this turn. Okay, we don't really care about that thing. Let's blow it up with our 88 mil. I think I'm actually gonna get this Panzer 35 going, just so we don't get surprised by anything. Got some Focke-Wulfs. Those are probably the plan A right now. Focke-Wulf. And then plan B would be a Panzer. Okay. Let's see. We do 4. Yeah, we can take it out. So let's tactical strike it, and then let's 88 mil those big boys, and we can still get it out too. Pass it back to our opponent. Alright, so now we're back to the Focke-Wulf plan. Naval operations, no good. Damn kitty. Alright, and an LA5, sure. Alright, I think we're gonna panzer away this LA5 and get a Marine regiment out there. So if we can get rid of Katie, because his 88 mil could then take out the LA5 next turn. Alright. Ugh. Another Katie. Jesus. And a howitzer. Okay. Okay, what are we going to do here? Alright, well, I think we go... take out Katie. Admiral Hipper back the and pass a turn. So they have that critical hit. So we got rid of a critical hit. They have an LA5, sure. Okay. Alright. Well, pack's no good, really. Alright, let's go with a Focke-Wulf, see what we draw. Alright. Then let's go with a Panther A. Keep our opponent from drawing next turn. Panther A can come in and take care of Katie. Focke-Wulf can take care of the LA5. Alright, Warndel trade off the LA5, also fine with that. There's that smoke screened one, sure. Okay, well, let's get rid of Katusha. Let's draw a card. Oh, okay, good. There we go, finally. Alright, now let's drop that 3-1. Pass the turn back. Alright, so opponent needs to get some really good top decks to get out of this one. We were able to execute our game. It's pretty good. Alright, 40-second rifles. Alright, let's get our 17th going. Get in for 11 on our HQ. Get another unit in the front line. Let's go the Warhawk. And hold on to the rest. Alright, Akita. Switched over. Alright, so a little bit of gold for our effort there. That's always good. Alright, let's do another one. Keep this one going until we run out of losses to give. Alright. Alright, up against Pluto. Alright, hold on to joint operations. Marine Regiment there, it's a 50-50. Alright, maybe we should have held on to it, but the Warhawk will get the job done. Alright, let's get this Pack 36 against a Japanese player here again, so hopefully a Pack 36 will make a difference. Okay. Alright, well, opponent's going to get the chance to draw their cards here a little bit. So, that's stinky, but... Alright. Stupid infantry regiment that I don't really care about that much. Okay. Well, let's take those out. And let's take out this light infantry. Pass it back. Alright, so our Pack 36 can hopefully mow through some more light infantry. That'd be very good. Alright. Anti-aircraft gun. Okay, that's no good for us. Let's see, we get our Panzer going next turn. Let's see what we draw. Alright, first time we've seen the TBF. Okay. Well, let's let our opponent draw. Let's get the Warhawk going. Because then if our opponent attacks us with the anti-air gun to our pack, then we can crack back and take it out with our Warhawk. That's fine. We're just trying to survive here. There's so many cards. Alright, so opponent played into our pack there. I don't think they knew what it did. Alright. Okay, we'll just drop this Panther out there. Get a little bit of our card tempo back. Okay, Hayabusa. And we got a little bit more card tempo back to with our pack. So, okay, still... Opponent's still not going after our Pack 36. I find that interesting. Alright. Let's black out the Hayabusa. And let's get another big tank out there. Our opponent hasn't shown us anything that can deal with giant tanks, so... Alright, Frank can deal with giant tanks. Alright, they get our pack. Okay. Joint operations is interesting. Alright. We're going to take out the anti-air gun. And we can only do 2 damage with this right now, so let's give Panther an extra +1/+1. Figure Frank's going to go after the Panther. We're holding this TBF in reserve. Tora. Okay. And critical hit. Alright. And the bicycle engine, sure. Alright, well, it looks like we ground through our opponent's card advantage, which is good for us. Alright, do we have any... Okay, let's go with the Panzer to put Frank back. Get rid of the bicyclists. Pass it back. Now we can use this TBF on Frank if we need to. Or we can just trade off to get rid of Frank. And then I think that might be what we actually do. More cyclists. Frank again. Alright, okay. Alright, how much does Frank cost? He's 5, huh? Alright, well, let's just blow him up then. Get that card advantage back. Wrestle some of it back. Alright, take out the cyclists. Pass it back. Alright, so we got our big tanks, we got our big Avenger waiting in our hand. Alright, perfect. Oh, and we got his big brother waiting in the wings too, huh? Okay, let's get rid of the Osaka. And then let's get rid of the Hayabusa. Pass it back. I'm kind of firing on all cylinders this game. Alright, 234. LA5. Rifle Regiment. Okay. Alright, the big fellow loves eating those kind of things up, but oh, he scoops it up. Okay. Alright. I mean, we could have done some trading, blown some stuff up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if our opponent had good top decks, they might have been able to work their way out of it. Alright, still on the razor's edge here. Oops. Oop, sorry. We're up against Azen here. Alright, so we get an early careless talk. Sure. Alright, then we got packs behind it, so. Okay, our turn. Alright, let's just get a pack going for now. You know, some people would right there would have done a careless talk. I'll wait till the next turn. Because hopefully the pack can snipe anything that's out here, and now it'll have the careless talk plus the pack to go after. Alright, so I see that guy's only a 2-2. Alright, so now we can turn on our careless talk and start working the Marines over here. Or the 12th Infantry over. Alright, and now we take out a Wildcat. And we get to take out the 12th Infantry. Yeah, let's just take it out. Put another pack out there. And then if our opponent say removal and gets rid of any of these, the next turn we can give them the one that survives the 17th Regiment treatment. Alright, 7th Reg. Okay. Oh, a joint operations, eh? Okay. Alright, we'll give this one the bonus. Opponent will get to draw, but then we can take it out next turn. Okay. Alliance, we almost have it set up. Joint operations doing 3 damage right now. Okay. Okay, what you got, opponent? What do you think? Thunderbolt, eh? I'm tempted to... Well, no, I don't even have to do that. I can just black it out. Now let's take out the infantry. Grab the front line. Pass it back. Now next turn we can alliance and then attack. Or we can just Admiral Hipper and just get all the tempo that we need. Oh, death from above. Alright, we got our good one too. That's too bad. Okay. Alright, so this does 3. Let's just Admiral Hipper the for 2. They don't get to draw. Hmm. Alright, so next turn we're up to 7, so we can drop a Panzer. Oh, did we crash? Oh, because if we crash out, that'd be a stinky way to end this draft. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let me see if I can get this reset in time. Alright, try that. Okay, now we'll try to see if we can replug in. Alright, close that, see if that'll help. Alright, well, if we go down, then we go down. Come on. Not responding again. Alright, end task. See if it'll come back this time. And I think we're timed out at this point. So let's see. End that task. Yeah, that's too bad. Nope. Contacting. She's trying. She's trying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. We're encircling. Oh, I think we got booted. Yeah, we got booted. Oh well, it would have been interesting to see if we had gotten a win there. Because they just played that Thunderbolt again. Oh well, that stinks. Alright, we'll see what we get for our reward. Alright, got a pack, gold cards, and gold. So we didn't really lose anything with all of our different stuff. Actually gained 5 gold out of the whole thing, so okay. Well, as we open up our pack here, just want to remind you guys, we might as well try and do some more drafts, maybe even some constructed stuff while we're all kind of in this boat together for this stinky, horrible, jerky virus. Um, so keep an eye on the YouTube page and on the feed and everything, and let me know what you want to see. If you have some deck lists, I have quite a few cards in the game, so if you want to see me play some constructed, we got pretty much all of them. So let me know if there's something you guys want to see for constructed, maybe, or yeah, if there's anything else you want to see me play, or you want to do another draft or anything like that. But please remember to wash your hands. Don't be dumb. Take care of each other. You know, it's scary for a lot of people out there. So if you can do something to help somebody feel less scared or just feel better about themselves in general, try and do that here for the next couple weeks, couple months. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff going around, and we have an opportunity to be cool. So be excellent to each other, as Bill and Ted say. So, all right, that's going to do it for this one. Sorry about the ending there and a little bit of a crash at the end. It's kind of an MO for what we do. But we got to see some good gameplay. It was a pretty good deck. It probably could have won that. You probably could have won that game and maybe bowed out in the final, but what are you going to do? That's life. So yeah, be cool to each other, wash your hands, take care of yourselves, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.